Alright everybody, it's day 22, Thursday, March the 9th. Sitting here at Uncle Johnny's still. It's a cool little place, like even in the middle of the night out here by the picnic tables, music's going, you can hear the river. It's awesome. Alright, gonna try to do some big miles today. Today's day one of the trip to Damascus, doing 25s all the way there till I get there, so that's probably roughly 4 or 5 days, at least 5 days I think. Anyway, had a great stay. It's time to move on. Alright, here we go. Here we are, y'all. It gets no better, I'm telling you. It's 4:40 in the morning, heading north out of Irwin, Damascus. The attack starts today. It's day 22, 6:40 in the morning. Just went past Curly Maple Shelter, Curly Maple Gap Shelter. Enjoying the trail. Alright y'all, let's talk about resupplying in Irwin. I got a Walmart, been waiting for it. Went a little crazy, spent over about $100 for food I gotta carry on my back. But what I get's expensive, usually too much so. It's people on a budget. This diet would not be for you, because man, I get metrics, the big bars, the 28-gram protein bars that got about 400 to 600 calories in each one. I got about 5 of those, one per day, because I need to increase my protein intake a little bit more. Coach B knows what those are. We used to eat them for lunch. The big 100. For breakfast, still didn't get oatmeal. Kind of wish I did. Lighten up my pack a little bit, but I got granola. I put that in 4 separate bags, quart freezer bags. I dumped a packet of Carnation Instant Breakfast in each one, some dried blueberries in each one, and some raisins in each one. So in the mornings, it's supposed to be cold next few days. Just dump a little hot water in there, stir it around to activate the Carnation Instant Breakfast, soften up the granola a little bit, and I expect this is going to be pretty good. I'll probably eat that out of my pot, actually, not out of a plastic bag. Tons of snacks for lunch. I'm doing blueberry bagels with Walmart's version of Goober Grape. Don't know that I'm ever going to get sick of that. That's awesome. As a side with lunch, I'm going with peanut butter pretzels. Again, don't think I'll ever get sick of those. Snacks throughout the days. I got protein bars. I got a couple more Cliff bars. Been eating those for years. I know everybody gets sick of them out here. Don't know that I'm going to. What else? Oh, I got some Starburst jelly beans and large size Sour Patch Kids. And I put that in 2 snack size Ziploc bags and left what was left in each bag back at the hostel for whoever wants them. But Starburst, I don't know if you've seen them, but they've got jelly beans, flavors of their chews, and they've got certain bags. So they got the red bag, which is what I got yesterday, which has cherry, strawberry, and something else, man, but it's delicious. Lord have mercy, I don't need to be eating that much candy, but out here your body just needs it. You need to get some of those simple carbs going. For dinner, I'm doing packaged meals. dehydrated. I got them there at the hostel. They're not, well, I think they're Nature's Pantry or something like that. They had some good selection there and competitive prices with anywhere I've seen, so I said, what the heck. So I got 4 of those, and then on night 5, if I'm still out here, I've got pork ramen and tuna. I definitely eat the dehydrated meals first because they weigh more than the ramen and the tuna, and I looked a little more forward to them than the tuna. That's about it. My food bag is stuffed full. I got some energy chews as well, Gatorade. Still have some sports beans left with caffeine in them. I love those things. Great for when you're about to tackle a big hill. Definitely chow down on some of those before Roan Mountain tomorrow. And that's about it. So there is a chance to resupply. I think it's at Brown's store in day 3 or something like that. You got to go off trail about a mile or 2 miles to hit it. Don't really want to do that. I will if I need to. But I think I've got enough right now to get me all the way to Damascus. So that's the goal. Don't know how much I'll get to film because I've got to make my Anchor battery charger last till I get there. So may just do one big video at the end for these 5 days. Hope everybody's well. It is exactly 9 o'clock. So 3 weeks ago at this moment, stepping off at Springer. I'm currently at mile 352.5. I'll take that for 3 weeks. I'm going to start picking up the pace a little bit though, I think. I'm starting to get all this figured out, resupplying all that, so we're going to pick it up. Alright, 3 weeks. Moving on. Here's a video from the beauty spot. Unbelievable. It's pretty cool. I just did a video conference call with my wife and we shared the view in the moment together. Very cool. Can't be home, but it helps make me feel like I'm with her. This place is amazing. Amazing. Alright, y'all, just got up on top of Unaka Mountain. Turned into this fir tree forest up here. It's very cool. Moss everywhere. Listen how quiet. It's beautiful. Anyway, reminds me of Sherwood Forest, reading about Robin Hood growing up. This is kind of what I envisioned it to be. Very cool. So, made it to the second shelter of the day. I think this is the one Kiwi stayed at after he left Uncle Johnny's. So he came here and stopped. I'm going to do lunch here for sure. And then I think I still have about 9 miles to go. Cherry Gap Shelter. I'll tell you, I just saw his video yesterday, and there's the book that's missing that he was complaining about in that plastic bag. It's funny because I didn't picture it at all like this, the surrounding area. But now I get it. Now I remember where he was. It seemed totally different on the video, so it just shows you that what you're seeing, your brain's playing games with it too. And it might not look exactly like that when you get here. It's a great example. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do priorities of work. This is going to be a long lunch break. Still got about 9 miles to go probably, so I'm going to take my shoes off. Air out my feet a little bit. These shoes, by the way, are doing freaking wonderful. They feel like clouds on my feet because they're brand new. The sole still has some bounce in them. So I'm loving them. So I think it was a good mistake that me and my wife made. For some reason she just does not want me to have those ventilators, and maybe that's okay. Yep, so gonna rehydrate, get some water, eat, roll the legs out, roll the feet out, get it all back on and head that way. Alright, y'all, so pretty cool. The trail's a small place, man. The end of that last video, you see a guy walking down the trail. He's going southbound in a neon yellow jacket. Ended up being Onward. Many of you may have seen Onward in other videos. He was in Red Mage's video as well. Red Mage passed him on the trail. He was sitting on the side of the trail eating, I think. And Red Mage was talking about how heavy his ruck was. And anyway, that was cool. I've been seeing his name everywhere since I left Springer. And he's slack packing today. Doing a couple of sections southbound, and then he's going to pick back up northbound at 19E in a couple of days. So we'll probably see him heading north. It was good to see him though. Pretty cool, man. Trail is giving it up today. Next couple of days, not going to be so much. It's a beautiful view. That's the story of my life, like trying to remember words to a song nobody wrote. Filtering water, listening to Jamie Johnson. And it's long, can't nobody sing along. It's a southbound train. It's a whistle in the wind. Ain't no one there to care where you have been. I'm humming on that lonesome song again. This gravity method is so fast. Check it out. Don't sit here and squeeze the whole time. You're just wasting your time. Took a trip across country from Montgomery. Discovered I've been wrong for so long. Life right there. Alright, y'all. It's the end of day 22. Like I said earlier, launched out of Springer 3 weeks ago this morning. Staying at a stealth camp spot. Stealth in my world means I'm just not at a shelter in their camp spot, camping along the trail. I didn't sneak out in the woods for this one because the trail is right there, right in the center of the screen. Got the tent set up. It is supposed to start raining this morning at 3, so I'm gonna go to bed early and I'm gonna get up before 3 and pack everything up and start walking is the plan. We'll see if I can execute. We'll do an end of day wrap up next segment. Alright, y'all, wrap this day up. Started out pretty early. My wake up call went at 3:30 on my phone. Got up, got out of the hostel by 4:30ish. Started walking by about 4:45. Got to the camp spot right around 4:15. So a 12-hour day. About an hour probably-ish, or a little more of that, was spent eating, resting along the trail. So about a 10.5 hour movement. Probably averaging about 2.5 miles an hour. Went up some big hills today. So I'm good with that. That's why I get up early and start early, so I don't have to try to push a 3 or 3.5 mile per hour pace to get where I'm going. I'm sitting at 25.1 miles past the hostel. Feel pretty good. The shoes, first day wearing them, they feel really good. Man, really good. I know it's going to rain tomorrow, so we'll see how they hold up, but I really like them. I think they will probably be my brand and my model to get me to Katahdin, more than likely. I'm going to go ahead and cook some dinner and go ahead and get inside the tent and make the day's video. I don't have good 4G here, so I may try to send it tomorrow, weather dependent, or it may just have to wait till I get up to Virginia. I'm excited. It's 25 miles down. I think got about 95 to go or some mess like that, so 4 more 25s and we'll be sitting at the Tennessee-Virginia border, crossing over into Damascus. Can't wait. Damascus is real big out here. That's like one of the, you know, the first huge landmark that you've finally made it to Virginia, and then you got 500 some odd miles to get out of Virginia, which is cool too. I'm trying to coordinate my wife coming out the first week of April maybe, and staying for a couple of days, so she'd be dropping me off in the morning. I'll be hiking for 8 to 10 hours and then picking me back up, and then we'd spend the evening together, eat dinner, hang out, and then do it again, do that for a couple of days, all depending on if my mom can come up and watch Caleb and the 2 girls' dogs, which are messes, so that's no small feat for anybody. So Mom, I know I'm asking a lot there, so if you can't do it, don't sweat it. But anyway, lessons learned today. Man, not a lot. I feel good. Half a day off yesterday was good. God, we ate some chow yesterday. Man, if you go stay at that hostel, and I'm talking about Uncle Johnny's, you'll go to the Huddle House for breakfast, which was fabulous. And let me tell you that Appalachian Trail makes everything taste so much better. Example, I got to the hostel about 6:30. He offered me a cup of Keurig Starbucks, I think Pike's Place coffee for $1.49, which, man, sounds good to me. And I'd use the same Keurig, the same coffee back home, and it just tastes okay. That coffee yesterday morning tasted like I was at Starbucks and the barista just poured it right out of the, you know, the coffee pot that just got done brewing. It was delicious. Same with Huddle House. Then we went to all-you-can-eat pizza for lunch. Good, got some salad, filled up on some grease with the pizza. It was delicious. And then we went to Los Jalapenos. Sorry, got cut off there. I'll blend those two together. So we went to Los Jalapenos for dinner. And man, that was fabulous as well. Then we went to Walmart, and I think I bought everything they had there because it's all in my rucksack today. That weighs probably 45 to 50 pounds, but man, handled it. Don't mind it. I'm going to be eating good tonight and eating good for the next 4 days, so to me it's worth it. If you want to go ultralight and you're going to move probably just a little bit faster than I am, which is okay. But at the end of the night, especially if you're going stoveless, you're going to be eating a cold tortilla with some peanut butter and maybe some Skittles or something. That's what Kansas was eating the other night. A tortilla wrap with peanut butter, I think Skittles or something, some Twix that were outdated, but they were free at the last hostel we were at. It was a mess, and he ate the hell out of it. And then was still hungry afterwards. And I just hear him every night saying, "Oh, I wish I had my stove." I don't hear him saying that when he's running up the hills, and I'm, you know, a little slower than him coming up the hills. So it's just a give and take. I like to get an account. You know, you're only hiking for 10 days. That leaves 14 hours. Some of that sleeping, the rest of it's, man, eating and taking care of yourself. So I want to have some good stuff at the end of the day. So I'll carry a little bit more weight. To me, it's worth it. This is a great campsite. Rain's coming in tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get everything prepared and hunker down and try to get up before it starts and get everything packed up. Alright, y'all, going 25 tomorrow. That will put us over Roan and down, I can't even remember what shelter, but we'll figure it out in a little while. Alright, y'all, I am excited about tomorrow. Sucks it's going to be raining. Oh well. Snow's coming in. Snow's better than rain, so that's fine with me, but it's going to get cold. Not much colder than it was up in the Smokies, so it ain't no big deal. Hope everything's good. I appreciate the comments, appreciate the views. I don't know if we went over 2,000 subscribers yet, but we were 40 short yesterday or the day before, so hopefully we're there. Tell your friends, get them on board, broaden the conversation, and let's see where we can take this thing before we get to Katahdin. Alright, y'all. Deuces. Alright, y'all. I bought some freeze-dried meals from the hostel. So Alpine Fare, Forever Young mac and cheese. It's got mac and cheese made with 3 cheese sauce, vegetables, additions of peas, carrots, and corn. And man, it looks great. I can't wait to eat this. 800 calories, 38 grams of protein. Giddy up.